so excited to be filming this video right now. I feel like I've been talking about it for months, but today is finally the day that I'm doing the tutorial on my quick everyday makeup routine for work. This is considered a quick routine for me because, for reference, in my former life, I used to spend an hour to 2 every single day doing my makeup. Granted, a large part of that was part of my job, but this feels so quick. I get it done in under 10 minutes. I'm only using 4 brushes, and this is just what I've been doing to go to the office every day. Even though it's a lot shorter of a time period, I still see that 10 minutes when I'm like doing my makeup, having my coffee in the morning, just as kind of like decompression, me time, get me pepped for the day. I guess the opposite of decompression. It's like, it's compression. No. It's explosion. It's getting me ready for the day, and I just know that it's a constant in my routine that I'm gonna do every day, and I genuinely look forward to it. Let's go ahead and get started. So the very first thing I do in the morning is actually not wash my face. I went to a dermatologist years and years ago, and she told me that because of the type of skin I have, if I wash my face in the morning, it is going to wash away all of the oil that my face has produced throughout the night, and it's going to basically stimulate those oil glands and make them think that they have to produce more oil quickly because it's all gone. And that is why my skin was getting oilier throughout the day. So ever since I switched to just using a toner in the morning and not actually washing my face, I have noticed a difference. So lately I've been using the Typology Organic Peppermint Hydrolate. If you don't know what a hydrolate is, that's okay, because I didn't either, but I did look it up. According to Google, a hydrolate is water and a compound of whatever was being distilled from the steam of it. So this hydrolate is made from the steam of distilling organic peppermint leaves, and I just think that's so cool. And this smells, oh my gosh, it smells so freaking good. This literally smells like waking up on the right side of the bed. The girlies that know. So what you do is just put a little bit of this on a cotton pad, and then I'm just going to run this across my face. The peppermint smells so good and really helps me wake up and just feel super peppy. And the hydrolate is actively cleansing and purifying my skin and visibly tightening the pores. It also helps reduce redness and kind of calm any sort of inflammation. So I am breaking out right around my chin right now. I had some fun at my bachelorette party, and that tends to happen when I drink. I'm gonna put a link to this down below, but Typology is doing an exclusive offer for you guys. So it's not a promo code, but if you use the link and you spend more than $40 in the next week, you are going to get a free organic peppermint hydrolate. And I definitely recommend taking them up on this offer because it is absolutely amazing. Next, we go in to the brows. So this is the L'Oreal Brow Lamination. I did talk about this in a previous video, and I'm just going to slick up my brows. I like to do this before I do the rest of my face skincare because I feel like if I put any like moisturizer on my brows or anything, they don't really hold this product quite as well. And I feel like the moisturizer kind of like right around the brows is going to help to kind of like dilute any of the product that isn't on my brows that I don't need to be there. This brow is always fluffier than my other one, so I gotta kind of like tame her just a little bit and fluff this one up a little extra. Then for skincare, I go in with my Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum, and I'm just going to apply 1.5 pumps of this, and I start it on my T-zone, and then I work it onto the rest of my face. Any of the leftover product I always take down my neck because A, I don't want to waste it, and B, I've really been working on like my neck wrinkles. I would like them to be gone. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take some of my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Eye Rescue. I have been absolutely raving about this stuff, and it is so good. I gave all of my bridesmaids at my bachelorette party one of these, and everyone, literally everyone, has texted me and been like, wait, this product is so good. I expected some of them to be in love with it, but literally every single one of them have been like, now that you've introduced me to this, I have to buy this eye cream when it's out, and thank you, but also not thank you. The skin under your eyes is super thin and the cells don't have quite enough space to be able to absorb all the moisture if you're layering on serums, eye creams, moisturizers. Put on the product that you care the most about to actually be absorbed by that skin on before the other products so that you're getting the benefits of that. So that's why I do my eye cream before my moisturizer. But this is the Beekman 1802 Milk RX Advanced Better Aging Cream. And I'm just going to apply this again to the T-zone and then start working my way out. And with this product, I'm getting kind of up close to my brows. Like I told you, it kind of like takes away any of that excess brow product so it doesn't get stuck in my face products later and make it look like clumpy or anything. Now I'm going in with my Typology Lip Mask. I've been so into lip masks lately, and this one helps provide a natural plump and it repairs damaged lips. It feels so freaking good, and I feel like I'm just getting my lips like ready for my wedding. I'm going in with my primer. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and it's a sticky primer, so I kind of feel like, especially when it's been hot this summer, it's really helped to just hold all of the product like on my skin. So I start by just patting this. I just did one pump, and I'm just taking it throughout and patting it. Next up is the star product of my routine, and I've always been a full coverage foundation girly, like fuller than full coverage. And ever since I started using this, I'm absolutely obsessed. This is not even a foundation, it's actually skincare. It is a tinted serum from Typology, so they are sponsoring this video. I've been working with them now for a couple months to kind of test out this product, see how I felt about it. I did do a reel on my Instagram where I did an 11-hour wear test of wearing this in the heat while I was on a site visit, and my skin was still glowy after. Ever since I started wearing this, I've also been getting comments from you guys about how it looks like I'm glowing. I literally got those comments starting on the day that I started wearing this instead of my full coverage foundation. So I still do wear foundation sometimes, but to the office every day, I feel like I don't need it. This provides a light coverage, but it still lets your natural skin show through. So I feel like it just makes you look a lot more naturally pretty. Right now I am mixing the two lightest colors together because I'm kind of like right between them, but I just go through and it comes with a little dropper, and I use the lighter color through my areas that I would typically highlight, and then I go in with the darker color elsewhere. This product is silicone free and naturally derived, and it's also non-clogging, which I love so much, and my skin has just been eating this up. And then I just go in and start rubbing this in with my fingers, and I have tried a lot of different tinted serums, tinted moisturizers, and I've never found one that feels this good and also feels like I'm getting that coverage that I want. Because obviously if I didn't want any coverage, then I would just use a moisturizer. I'm looking for some coverage, just not anything super heavy like a foundation. And this formula is vitamin C, squalane, and aloe vera. Vitamin C brightens the complexion and reduces pigmentation spots. It's an active ingredient in protecting the skin from excess sun exposure, pollution, and smoking. It seems I need a tiny bit of the lighter shade. I might have put too much of the darker one. Squalane contains a similar structure to skin, allowing it to deeply penetrate and deliver nourishment. It also fights dryness while retaining hydration. And finally, it has the aloe vera as an active ingredient. The aloe vera contains vitamins, minerals, and amino acids that combat dehydration while softening the skin. I love the glow and the dewiness that this leaves me with. It is absolutely perfect, even if I'm not going to wear any other makeup during the day. If I'm having like a fully chill, no makeup day, I will just do my skincare, my brows, and put this on, and it just makes me feel more put together, and I just love it so much, and I just don't want to skip a day doing it. So that is what I've been using in place of foundation, but I do still go in with some concealer to spot conceal, especially because I do still have adult acne. So this is my tried and true Holy Grail Clé de Peau concealer, and I apply this with a brush. This is a Sephora Pro brush number 31, and I just put a little bit of this on the brush. and then I just dab it onto the spot and blend out the edges. I don't have very many spots that I feel like I need to use this on today, but I do typically take it right around the nose as well, just because I get really red around here. Just for those few little spots, I used to use full coverage foundation on my entire skin, and it just doesn't let your skin breathe and get that glow. And oh, I'm just so obsessed with this. Next step is contour, and I've been going back and forth between using my Merit Beauty contour stick and my Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. This is the Merit Beauty one in the color Clay. I feel like this gives me more of a contoured look, whereas the Charlotte Tilbury one is a little more bronzy. Sometimes when I'm filming, I'm actually wearing both of them, but for every day just at the office, I do not have time to put both of them on. So I have decided to go for this one today, and I'm also taking some extra down my neck just to try to blend that in. I have a Sephora, this is a Flawless Airbrush brush. It is number 56. I need to get a fresh one of this because I've had this one for probably like 10 years, and even though I clean it, after a while they just start kind of like fraying, and it's just time to upgrade and get a new one. So I just blend that out on my neck. And then on my cheeks, I kind of do like a stamping motion and just blend that into the skin. It blends out so effortlessly and beautifully. Whatever's remaining on the brush, I kind of just like sweep over the crease, but obviously it's not like super concise to the crease because this is such a big brush. Now I'm going to go in with some blush, and this is the Merit Beauty Flush Balm in Cheeky. And I just put a little bit on both sides and then blend it in with my fingers. Then we're going in with Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the color Fair for my under eyes and a little bit of highlighting. So I just stamp like 2 little dollops under my eyes and then one kind of at the corner of where like a winged liner would go. I just got that in my hair. And then I put a tiny bit on the tip of my nose, a tiny bit right here, take it up, just kind of give a little bit of highlight. I need to go get this damp, hold on. Back with my damp beauty sponge, and I'm just going to look up while I tap this into place. Everyone's saying that this is out and more minimal concealers in, but I just can't stop. I love the brightening effect under my eyes. Put a little too much on my nose, but I'll just blend that up the forehead some. The very last thing I need to do for my face is set it with some powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in number 10 Fair Light. And I have a little Morphe by Jaclyn Hill JH07 brush that I like to apply this with. So I'm going to get some of this powder on the brush, and then I'm going to tap it like this against the bottom of my hand so that some of that product goes down into the bristles and it's not all just sticking right where I put my brush down for the first time. And I'm going to look up and just make sure I have absolutely no creases on my under eye and pat this on. I mainly just set my under eyes and my T-zone. Other than that, I don't really get oily or feel like I need to set this. But I am gonna go down and set my nose because that does get super oily. My upper lip, my chin. I'll do just the center of my forehead. So for eyes, I only use one product and a clean makeup brush that doesn't have any other product on it. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize in Amber Gold. It is a cream shadow, and I just take a little bit on my ring finger, and I'm going to start patting this on my lid. And then once all of that product is deposited, I'm gonna start doing kind of like a flicking motion up to build some of that product up into my crease. It looks kind of scary right now, but trust the process. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I've been doing this now for 5 years as my everyday eye look, and it's so quick, so easy, but makes me actually feel like I've done something. Now that I have that product on my eyes, I'm going to take a clean makeup brush. This doesn't have anything on it. It is the Sephora Pro Featherweight Crease number 38 brush. And I'm just with tiny little circular motions very lightly going to go through and just blend out where that product meets my skin. I find that the further back I hold a makeup brush, the lighter my pressure is. So you'll notice, like when I'm contouring, I hold the brush really close to the end because I want to be really precise with where I'm getting it. Whereas this, I'm really just trying to diffuse this product. So I hold it a little further back. And I do small circular motions and windshield wiper motions. Shout out to OG Juicy Star 2008. And then sometimes from pulling this brush into my inner corner, it gets a little bit dark right in here. So I will just take my sponge without anything else on it and I will just pat on there, and that kind of helps with that. And then for my brows, I do fill them in just a little bit. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Cheat Micro Precision Brow Pencil in the color Natural Brown. And I'm just going to go through and do super light hair-like strokes just to kind of build up any of the sparse areas. For my everyday work look, I've been going for a little bit more of a natural fluffy brow. So I'm not being too crazy precise with it. I want to blend up this contour just a tiny bit more because I feel like it kind of got lost under some of that concealer. Again, I would not take the time to do this on a normal day, but because I'm filming and I can really like see it in the viewfinder, I'm like, ooh, I want to do just a touch more. And then finally, I just need to go in and do my mascara. Most of the time, I don't curl my eyelashes in the morning. It just is an extra step that takes longer and I'm still kind of waking up. Operating a mascara curler sometimes seems a little dangerous, but this is the L'Oreal Panorama. Color is just Black Noir. This is one of the L'Oreal mascaras that I've been using lately and I love it. So I'm going to concentrate majority of the product towards the base of my lashes. I'm going to set the brush under my lashes and then I'm going to wiggle the brush back and forth to really get that product deeper towards my lash line, and that way I don't have to put on eyeliner. And I'm rotating the brush while I do this to really get all of that product deep into the base of the lashes, and then I'm just going to go through and kind of pull it up to coat the rest of them. Very last step is lips, so I'm taking my tried and true Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I wear this color almost every single day, and sometimes I'll do the lip liner with it, but just going to work, most of the times I'm just wearing the lipstick. And this goes on so well over the lip mask, but I do have an extra one of these in my bag, so I do touch this up throughout the day. Finally, I have the Vitamin E and Squalane Untinted Lip Oil from Typology. I have these all over my purse, my car, my desk, my bedside table. I'm obsessed with this lip oil. They have tinted ones, but I really just like the clear because I can put it over any base color. And that is my everyday makeup routine for work. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to Typology for sponsoring this video. Do not forget that if you order $40 or more worth of product from the link below, you will get a free organic peppermint hydrolate, and I would definitely take advantage of that code. But thank you guys for watching, and this has been so much fun. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.